power of work is real, as employment creates purpose and meaning for all community members. It creates the importance of feeling beloved and a sense of belonging. Goodwill's mission impact encompasses a variety of departments and personnel dedicated to supporting those with disabilities or barriers to finding and gaining meaningful employment. Goodwill's mission impact consists of career connections, which helps people with disabilities find employment and supports employers in hiring people with disabilities. Goodwill at Work, which provides employment opportunities within Goodwill for people with disabilities, and Goodwill Cares, which consists of navigators and life coaches for all Goodwill team members. Career Connections. Career Connections is home to all of our employment programs both in Calgary and Edmonton. Programs within Career Connections include Helping Persons with Developmental Disabilities, PDD, where we work with those qualified for PDD through the provincial government, and the Employer Inclusion Accelerator, which provides support and coaching to employers in hiring people with disabilities. Goodwill at Work. Goodwill at Work aims to create internal employment opportunities within Goodwill for people with disabilities or other barriers. Goodwill at Work is made up of various social enterprises that focus on creating new products from unsold or donated goods and completing services for local partners. Our team is entirely made up of people with disabilities. We believe that no matter what someone's barrier to employment may be, we can find meaningful work that allows them to succeed. Each year, Goodwill at Work diverts over 7,000 kilograms of t-shirts and towels from landfills by creating over 7,000 cleaning cloth packages. Other projects include diverting over 10,000 kilograms of furniture each year from landfills through Goodwill's award-winning Repair for Good program, where furniture is restored. Packaging and servicing bolts with Suncor Energy, creating over 3,000 bolt kits annually. Assembling over 1,500 solar panel kits and 1,200 battery cables yearly in conjunction with eCoal Electric. Repurposing over 17,000 kilograms of metal on a yearly basis by reusing and sorting metal hangers through Canadian Linen, and delivering over 38,000 promotional door hangers each year to Edmonton households with TELUS. In total, Goodwill's mission impact has diverted over 20 million kilograms of material from landfills, which has an environmental impact equivalent to taking over 3,000 cars off the roads. Goodwill Cares. Goodwill Cares consists of navigators or life coaches for all Goodwill team members. Whether an employee is seeking professional or personal support, our Goodwill Cares navigators are a confidential resource that is entirely funded through our Roundup program. With every purchase at a Goodwill store, customers are offered the opportunity to round up their purchase to support this one-of-a-kind initiative. Each team member within Goodwill is committed to serving Albertans with disabilities. We truly care about inclusion and accessibility, and impacting people and our planet for a better Alberta.
I started with Goodwill in 1979. I cut rags. I also do this TELUS Netco stuff. I cut it with the board there and I strip it and then I put ends on them. I was born with cerebral palsy. From birth I didn't get full grown. I was in an incubator. So that's why I got this learning disability. But I just love what this company does for people with disability.
You would not have caught me dead out in public with a magnifying glass ever.
Really?
Before I started working here. Because I didn't want to look disabled.
Oh, right.
I didn't want to look blind. I didn't want to have a problem. I didn't want to have a disability. Magnifying glass, so I use it pretty much just to read my tags. Goodwill has become like so many of these people I would call friends. I never come home from work just like drained, you know, I'm always giggling about something. It's a weird thing to work with me and know that I'm legally blind, but I'm walking around not running into things, I guess, but yeah, so in that aspect, it's been really good. And I mean, honestly, I've never had one customer be like, why do you have a magnifying glass? You know, like all these fears that you have in life, but nobody's been like, why do you have that?
Hello, my name is Gregory Hamper.
I love to learn and would be a professional student if I could. When I started with Goodwill in December of 2023, I took a lot of classes to learn about myself and how to be a good employee. This spring, I was made a Goodwill ambassador, and every Tuesday, I clean up a section of White Ave. I really enjoyed being an ambassador, but my position ends in October. I will miss walking to Bonnie Doon Mall and finding a new store to buy a treat from. My favorite so far was a birthday cookie from Subway. I was so proud to show my first pay stub to my mama. I'm happy working with Goodwill. I enjoy the jobs they've helped me get. I come home with a smile every day, and I am very proud of myself. I hope one day I can get my dream job of being an accountant because I'm good at math.
When I joined Goodwill, I only was in Career Connections, and I started with Kirsten. She found a volunteer opportunity here. We'll start here for your journey at Goodwill and see where it goes, and I like it here. I am pull the apparel for the color of the week, and also I help out with the housewares section of Goodwill.
I've been working for Goodwill since 2017. I work up front at the fitting rooms, and customers come in and they want to try some stuff on, be it pants or tops, and I let them in with 6 items at the max. Of course, it's the front line in customer service. That means this job is mainly about communication skills, and that's what I do, and everyone's normally pleased with that, and I have them leave outside with a smile right on their face, really, and I'm very happy about that. The thing I normally do every 10, 15, or 20 minutes is I do the morning announcements. I really enjoy that. I'm just very well spoken at that, and I love bringing in the energy, the adrenaline, basically, as I announce our sales and try and keep business going.
Good morning, Goodwill shoppers, and welcome to Goodwill. Today we have 50% off on blue takes, so all blue takes are half price today. That's 50% off on all blue takes. Thank you for choosing Goodwill and helping us make a difference, and have an excellent day.
My role is to make sure the store looks good. I make sure that the racks are always full. I also do sometimes I help in the donation area where I actually started. In the past so many years, I've been a swamper a few times. I worked at the DCs several times. And I was also a baler, so I baled some of the clothes oftentimes. Well, I met my wife at Goodwill, and one day she was grading the clothes, so she was a hanger, and I was in the back, so whenever I went into that particular area, she got nervous, and butterflies in her stomach, and she had one of the girls, Elaine, that worked for Goodwill for several years, come over and ask me how old I was, and she said I'm old enough to basically, to go out with her. So yeah, that's how it all started.
People can have doubts in their minds. If you're in a wheelchair, you can't have kids, or you can't be in a relationship, or you can't be in a career, or you can't be an actor. You just all these can'ts. But like, what if I try? I work for brand and marketing. I'm a communications strategist. So I try to look into some accessibility issues. Because of my injury, because of my disability, I'm not really the person who will go for a 9-to-5 job or would be able to really handle that. So the fact that I'm able to work remotely is huge and just like makes it possible.
name is Taylor Edwin. Getting other people to have the patience to listen and understand what I am trying to communicate. I have all the tools I need to overcome communication, and I use these with a lot of patience, while others learn my cues.
Wear your white hat with pride. Ladies and gentlemen, he had a kidney transplant 2 weeks ago, and he said, I'm going to the white hat.
So with Repair for Good, we take the furniture that hasn't sold through the stores and is destined for the landfill, and we'll repair the damages, usually give it a new coat of paint, usually an interesting coat of paint, and give it a new life. We divert 10,000 kilograms of furniture from the landfill every year.
My name is Justin, a volunteer that works with Repair for Good. I sand, paint, repair any damages to furniture before doing those two things.
So our volunteers are people with disabilities and barriers that prevent them from getting paid employment. We work with their abilities and kind of focus on that. So opportunity to teach them how to use the tools, to build their confidence, life management skills, what to do when you get frustrated, help build confidence and skills that they might be able to get paid employment after the program.
I've been coming here for 4 years. Yeah, he's taught me quite a few things while working here.
It's a real big joy when they see their finished products, and it's also a delight when they hear that the piece sold.
Knowing that I'll be able to make something people would be like, oh, I'd like to buy that.
I think at Goodwill, we really value people first. I think everything that we do actually speaks towards that. And when you come to work here, everybody is actually really valued, and we're able to actually make a difference for people. And we see it. We see it every single day.
I'm very proud of our support services team working hard to keep up with our ever-blossoming and growing social enterprise. We continue to set high benchmarks for employee engagement and satisfaction.
Working at Goodwill, we're really proud to make a difference in the lives of Albertans and for the planet, and we do that with dignity and joy.